coming to ISC is always a great time for me and for the company. First, this is a place to be when you are in HPC world. You meet with the peer in the industry, you meet with your suppliers, you meet with your colleagues. I've been working in the HPC forever, and I see some people for more than 30 years, and I see new faces. So ISC is really the place to be when you are in HPC and now in AI world. So last year at ISC 23, we have introduced our cloud offer, HPC cloud offer. At Supercomputing last year, we have introduced our outcome as a service concept, and then we are scaling our outcome as a service offer, and we have just announced last Thursday our new AI cloud offer. Outcome as a service is a totally new concept in the world of cloud computing. Up to now, the cloud company used to offer resources. With outcome as a service, we focus on the real needs from our customers. They don't need resources, they need to produce. They need to focus on their real production solutions. So we focus on their critical KPI for production, like the time to result, like the price per outcome, like the energy per outcome, and stuff like that. Meaning that as opposed to the classical solution, we don't mind very much about offering cloud resources or HPC resources or AI resources. We offer a digital factory for running a production. And this is all what outcome as a service is about. And first of all, it started back in the days with the internal services we offer to CGG, Seismic Imaging Division. And through years, it became a real production-driven offer. And we decided, when we wanted to create a new activity at CGG, to repeat exactly the same methodology in terms of creation of services for real production, to reuse it for external customers. Meaning that instead of working with researchers, with engineers, we work with the finance department, with the business department. We look at their needs, their concrete operational needs. We implement the digital factory that answers specifically to their production needs. And this is where we come from with outcome as a service. And this is also what the new AI cloud solution is about. And again, this is all about focusing on the KPI from our customers, like the time to result, like the energy, like the cost per outcome. Meaning, for instance, that instead of talking to a very frustrated CFO who is very concerned month after month with the bill he receives from the classical CSP, with us, they have a guaranteed price per outcome, so a guaranteed bill month after month, meaning that they can really focus on their business instead of focusing on the resources they need for running their production.
When we designed the AI Cloud, our latest offering, in fact, we had the focus on the highly demanding workload for AI and machine learning. So there are two aspects, the hardware and the software for that. So for the hardware, we take obviously the cutting edge hardware, NVIDIA to name them, H100, but also we have planning to have some alternatives in terms of computing resources coming from different providers. So in terms of software, we have two sides. The first thing is really for experts wanting to tweak every aspect and every settings of their environment, and then they can access all the usual software stack that they are relying on. And also we have just announced for more user-friendly interface a collaboration with UBOps, which is taking care of ML models, serving and orchestration, in fact. So it makes it very friendly compared to something very CLI with a command line interface for experts. So in fact, we are focusing on any companies who wants to take benefit from the AI and all the progress that we can extract from that, but that does not have time to exploit that or to look into details. So we have experts internally to help them to first look at the best models, the best hardware, and how things fit together. Because the issue is not to take the best model and the best hardware, it's to be sure that both fit together. If you take, for instance, one model and one library, one stack, and then you don't have the right memory bandwidth, or if you don't have the right CPU resources, then you will waste energy. And then if you look at CPU hours, you will waste a lot of CPU hours compared to an optimized version. So again, we are back to the outcome as a service. We want to optimize the production. We don't want to have to waste energy and CO2 and all these aspects.
If you want to know more about us, go to cgg.com/HPC. You will find all the usual information, plus white papers, plus use cases.